Hey guys, JT here with a Throwback Thursday. So if you guys aren't familiar with this, I hope some of you guys may be, this is the HPI Trophy Truggy Flux. You guys can search in my channel and see some videos I've done a couple years on this. But this was gosh, I want to say it's about 8, 9 years old, maybe a little bit older, but it still is out there and it's still selling pretty good. I mean, it's priced at about 49, which is kind of expensive now compared to what you can get with other cars out there as well, but it's still a great truck. Now, there's a couple of things that's been, of course, modified on it, as you can see here with the T-bone bumpers on the front and also on the rear. And then I got a different system in here I'm actually going to try out as well. The system is, the ESC is capable of 4S, but the motor is a 540 long motor. I want to see how it runs on 3S with some mild gearing in it. But anyway, HPI released this truck, I'd say about 8 or 9, maybe 10 years ago. And then they also released a buggy version 2 of this. And this was after, if I can recall, they released the HPI Vorza. Now, nothing has changed with these cars over all those years. They're still priced up there pretty high, so I'm hoping that HPI does kind of lower the price. I think they'll sell more if they actually lower the price compared to some of the other stuff out there, but they may leave it the same. But anyway, this truck was a really like classic back in the day when it was out there. A lot of people were getting it, and there were some, I guess, minor issues with it when you try to run 6S and stuff. It wasn't a 6S capable truggy. Now, some people did it, but later on they started having diff issues and stuff, so they had to start shimming the diffs and all that. But on 4S, like I said, if you guys go back to some of my other videos, it runs fine. I mean, if you want a super fast car, go out and build one like that. I mean, this is made to go out there and run on 4S. You're going to get about, I'd say, between 40 to 45 miles per hour. If you gear it up a little bit, you might get a little bit above. You might get close to 50 with it. But for me, that's fine for this. I mean, it really, really was. So I'll get the body off in just a minute to give you guys a close-up look at it. But I love the way this truck looks. And I did then, and I still do that. I still think it's one of the meanest looking truggies that's out there. Just because of the way they set it up, with the tires and wheels especially. I love those tires on there. And then, of course, some people don't like that the body mounts stick up here, but I'm fine with that. You could trim them down just a little bit, but as you guys see there, get this light going. There's only 2 holes showing, so I kind of leave it as it is because, like I said, it is kind of a trademark for this as well. So, like I said, they also created a buggy version of this. And as you guys see here, I'm working on setting this thing up to run 3S only to see how it runs on 3S. And of course, I can run 4S, but it came with like a flux system. It wasn't the same one that was inside of the HPI Vorza. Of course, that was just a mean machine in itself. But looking at some of the components, and you guys see there are upgrades on here. It doesn't come with these threaded body shocks, of course. If you guys look at some of the pictures from, I think A-Main still sells this. I don't think Tower Horizon does, but A-Main still sells this and still has parts for it as well. So you guys can still find parts and stuff for this. But you guys see it's a pretty nice laid out truggy with some of the aluminum braces in the rear. And then they didn't really put the same thing in the front, but you see they kind of have this stiffener here for that. So that does help with the stiffness of the chassis. But just this color just kind of sticks out. It kind of makes it unique in itself with that. So not too much to this. I just wanted to kind of show this to you guys because I will get a new running video of this up and running with this setup in it. This is a 100 amp speed controller. And I think that's like a 3,000 kV motor. I got to go back to my spec sheet and see what that motor is. I took the sticker off. Bad me, right? Just to get it running. But I'm going to run it, like I said, on 3S first. And if it doesn't run like I expect it to, I'll probably just put one of the Armor motors in there, the 2050 motor, because it's going to be large enough to put up in there. And it should be sufficient enough for what I want to do with it. I'm not trying to get 60, 70 miles per hour. I just want to kind of get out and have some fun with this and watch this thing run and get a little dirt and dust on it because, like I said, for me, this is a very, very mean, nice-looking truggy. And it's always been a favorite to have and just kind of drive around and stuff as well. I love all my truggies that I have. But this has also been, I guess, if I label my truggies, in my top 5 truggies. So maybe I'll do some running videos with this and then the Creighton and then also the Low CT 3.0 as well. But we'll see. But anyway, guys, that's it for another Throwback Thursday. I almost said Thursday Thunder. That's a Horizon thing, right? But anyway, that's it for another Throwback Thursday. I got a couple other things I'll be probably introducing you guys to as well with that. But if you have one of these, or if you had one of these, put some comments down below. I'd like to know what you guys have done to it. And some of you guys probably did run success, and what did you do to get it to run success? Because I won't do it on this at all. I got plenty of fast cars, and I run all my big trucks and truggies, at least my truggies on 4S, and just kind of gear them right to run good without overheating and stuff. So as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos. Thanks for watching.